Hi, I'm Clam Salesman Shrewboy313, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. In the last part, we made it here to Celeste Isle after basically running through Infern Isle to get here. Now, in this part, this is more or less going to be wandering around Celeste Isle. Maybe we'll get into the shrine, but that is a solid maybe. Because I do want to just, wander around here, open some chests, see where we can get, see what we can do. Now, there are a few new monsters around. We'll probably get into battles with some of them. But these ruins that we are, wandering around on now, I don't remember if there are any chests that aren't brown here. Because like I say, brown chests, they are the ones that refill and respawn after a while. It's obviously the blue ones that are the Darkonium, and the red chests are one-time ones that usually have a harder hitting item in them. So yeah, we're just, just gonna spend a little time, opening chests, getting into fights with monsters such as this. And there's actually two of them, nice. We have a headhunter and a mecha miner. Don't remember what the headhunter does. I know they generally hit harder than the mecha miners do. From what I remember, mecha miners, they're another one of those that have not so great HP but pretty good defense as well. And I know these ones out on the island here, they can use Accelerate or Accelerattle, which is an agility raising move, which I believe agility, I could be making this up, that determines how and whether, accuracy basically. I realised that was a finished sentence, in a completely different style to the way I started it. Which, I mean, it be like that sometimes. Right. And the big thing about this island, Celeste Island, is I think because it is split into two, and you can only get on one side from one area, and you can only get on the other side from another area, that it's not actually that big, I suppose. Oh, who's that? That is a scout that I do not wish to get in a fight with. Because again, I don't think I could win. See, I think now I could probably brave, wait, no, I was about to say, where is the staircase? I could probably, brave a fight against someone on Celeste Isle. Maybe Infern Isle at a push, but like I say, that is if we're being super brave. Oh, new monster there. But I just want to avoid it for now. There was another brown chest over here. I could be making this up, but my brain seems to think that there's a red chest in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but in these ruins, I feel like there's a red chest. Right. I mean, we're only getting pitiful amounts of money and herbs, the low herbs, so not really. I don't really think there's much point in opening those chests. Or at least going out of my way to get that other brown one. Because I could be completely wrong. There could be something killer in that one that I don't want to open, but I mean, for now. No. I was about to say, do different monsters come out at night, but of course they do. And I realise I've not really been showing all of the monsters, on all of the islands. And I mean, honestly, oh, there we go. We could get something killer. We got a Seed of Wisdom. I don't really feel that I need to, because I don't, I'm not one of these people who's, out here 100% in every game that he plays. Also, I think that's a red chest up there. So, I mean, if there is anyone playing along, I figured it might be, fun to leave some things a mystery, so, if you're playing along with me, you can discover things on your own. I don't know, I just thought that might be fun. And I was hoping that we'd get into a fight with, that had both the new monsters in. But I mean, there's a Nard Dragon, which They're basically like high risk, high reward monsters. Uses moves like Body Slam, which like, if it connects, does a shed load of damage, but it also hurts you as well. And I mean, for time reasons, like, I think I can show off the other one, you know, before we head into the thingamajig. Yep, the shrine. And you know what, I'm gonna be honest, I was going to, you know, go back into, go back into the scout post and change it to daytime, but I don't really think I need to. There was the Great Saber Cub that we didn't get into a fight to. Didn't get into a fight with, too. There is a chest over there, I'm not gonna run and get it. They do, like, appear down this second path underneath us, and that second path is literally just, like, a longer way around to avoid this. And, oh, this might be a bit dangerous. Yeah, the Hunter Mech. From what I recall, like, I'd say they are probably one of the more dangerous monsters on this island. Even as a robot, it is a monster. Because, like, it can use things like Blinding Blow. And I don't remember whether it's this one specifically or in this game. But I feel like they can attack twice in one turn. I could be making that up. But I also might not be. I hope I'm not. Okay, so maybe I am. Or maybe it's just a different... You know what, it might be in the second game. Like in the second Dragon Quest Monsters Joker game, because they do appear there. And I feel like they do attack twice in one turn in that game. Okay, so maybe I was thinking they were meaner than they are. And you know what, I'm not mad at that. Oh dear. Right. So, I'll be honest, I was thinking that the majority of this episode was just going to be, you know, like, wandering around this island and exploring. But, I mean, we're not even 10 minutes in, and we are nearly at the shrine. But I will say, this shrine, it's not going to be, like, a one-episode wonder, like, I do feel like it's going to have to go over more than one. Well, I mean, it is, because just of how the game goes. Right, guess I'll die then. Is this what happens when I just don't acknowledge the fact that we're against a new monster, the Restless Armor? Right, we do have the... what is it? It's the Yggdrasil leaves in my bag. And I'll be honest, I'm very lazy, and I don't want to go... I don't want to go back to the scout post. Which, I mean, honestly... I feel like I could and just cut it out. You know, I think I'm gonna do that because... Hey, I mean, Buffy leveled up, that's a positive. So, I mean, I do just have... You know, we can just zoom back to it, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll see you back in a sec. So, I just had to fight the Hunter Mech again, and a metal slime has turned up. And I believe this is literally the first time we've ever seen, like, a metal monster, I suppose, like a metal slime. Basically, the deal with metal, like, slimes is that they have a high chance of running away, and then they have ridiculously high defense, or agility, it's one of the two, but, like, 2 HP. And then if you kill, like, if you manage to defeat them, you get, like, 1,000 experience. So... that's why I'm gonna, like, focus all my attacks on that instead of the Hunter Mech, even though that could be a dumb decision. And yeah, like you see, like, you... Oh, we could... kids out there, we could actually get it. Please? Hey. So yeah, provided we win this fight, which, I mean, 3-on-1, it's likely that we will. We should get, like, literally a bucket of experience. Now, I was just planning on having this, like, this battle cut out, just as, like, it's easier to go through this one battle, like, easier and quicker to go through this one battle than go, like, the other way. And I wasn't expecting, see, look at that, 1,070 experience points each. Keith gets to level 17, and, yeah, that's the... Oh no, Buffy gets to level 13. Nice. Damn, Kinga must really need a need a lot of experience to level up at this point. Right. Honestly, I feel like I might just keep going with healer. Ooh. Yeah, I will say for Keith, Seal was just like the third. I might as well take it. But like Green Finger, it does have like Squelch and Tingle, which gets rid of status problems. So like, even if I don't put, you know, points into it just yet, I think it might be one to hold on to unless I end up finding a different skill that I want more. But right, we're back on the other side of the island. And I'm just gonna gonna shove this in my bag first. And then medicinal herbs. Let's just shove a couple on Keith, because we've got them to spare. And yeah, we're on the other side of the island. If I can avoid that thing, I'm going to avoid it because... Oh, there's more of them. Because they do appear inside of the shrine. Right. And I was correct, there was a... Oh. I will say I'm not a fan of these things because they can use... You know what, they're called lesser demons and they have the... Oh no. If it's not looking at me, it can't get me. That's my logic. Yeah, they have a move called Bemusing Breath, which is... Oh wow, okay, there's Darkonium in here. I didn't think there was! I was just going for that red chest. Yeah, they have a move called Bemusing Breath, which is essentially like Sweet Breath and like Poison Breath. It's like all of those other breath attacks, it hits, like has the chance to hit all of your team. Except it confuses, and like confusion in this game can be deadly. Like, whereas in Pokemon... Like, it's, you know, just quite annoying. You know, might do a little bit of damage. Yeah, where in Pokemon confusion isn't that bad, in this game, like I say, it can be devastating since, like... Again, you know what, I'm not going to cut out battles, I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to explain it, otherwise we're never going to say it. There's another metal slime. Yeah, confusion in Pokemon, it's like based on... the one Pokemon alone that's confused stats, whereas in this game it's based on like, you could have, say Buffy got confused, like Buffy could attack normally, like the enemy that I want her to attack. She could like do nothing and cower in fear, or she could either attack herself or one of the other teammates, and like, despite whatever, like, your stats are, if Buffy's hitting for, like, 40 damage right now, she will hit one of the teammates for, like, 40 damage. It is not great. Also, I'm just gonna say, that battle with the Hunter Mech, there was another metal slime, and we did kill it, so everyone else leveled up. So yeah, all of a sudden, we're just getting, like, really flush with metal slimes, and I don't know where they're coming from. Right. So, there we go there. So I was about to say, where is it? It's right here, brain. Well done. Right, so I'm gonna be honest, I also wasn't expecting that Darkonium crystal to be down there. Right, ooh, Elfin Elixir. I believe that's essentially just like a magic elixir, but better. Much better, wow. Yeah, completely refills MP. Right, let's just, again, heal everyone up. Buffy isn't completely healed, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, if we can actually look at them, yeah, Kinga got up to level 19, Keith got to 18, and Buffy got to 14. And actually, with one more battle, Buffy could actually level up again, and I think that would get her, like, another round of skill points at 15. If I'm not mistaken. Now, this is, I suppose, the southern part of Celeste Isle, the shrine entrance. There are various staircases around here, like, with hunter mechs like this patrolling. There's no real point in going into any of them, as far as I can remember, so we're just gonna head in. Now, from what I recall, we did already get told that this is like the Temple of the Sun and the Temple of the Moon. So like, there's two parts to this dungeon. And I will say, out of Dungeon Shrine, out of the 4 shrines that you go in, I would say this is my least favourite of the 4. I mean, like I say, there is only 4, so there isn't exactly much to go on, but I don't know. I don't know what it... I think this is just because no matter how many times I play it, there is always one point that I get stuck on, and it's usually this one. Right, I know vaguely what we need to do, but vaguely knowing doesn't always get you through it. Right, so... Oh, that opens both of them. I will say, like, that first bit kind of feels pointless. Because, like, you walk in and it just closes. Like, it closes those gates. And literally all you have to do is go up to this button and then they open back up, so... To me, it kind of feels like, what was the point? Why not just have them open in the first place? I don't know. That's just me, though. I feel like we want to go in there to progress, but I just want to see what's... I want to see what's in over here just to be sure. Right, and we will fight some of these demons at some point, no doubt, because there we go. I was about to say I can't run forever. Just as long as they don't get the first strike, I'll be fine. Good. Right. Oh, there it is, right off the bat, bemusing breath. It's just a massive pain in the neck because there's the chance that all of your monsters get confused. Like, on their own, they don't seem that bad, because, like, it doesn't particularly seem like they do any more damage than any other monster on this island. It's literally just that they have the, power to confuse, and it's quite annoying. I mean, I guess they can also use Frizzle, you know, just short of 50 damage, that was quite a lot. That could be dangerous, I suppose. Right, here we go, I was right, Buffy leveled up and got the skill points. So I think, because because Buffy already has Oomph and Metal Slash from there, I think I'm just going to continue on in Graveheart. So I mean, Graveheart, there's just good moves in there. And it is, like, quite a readily available skill tree, if I'm not mistaken. I nearly just said mistaken, because that's correct grammar. Right, there's a closed door and a brown chest, that's fine. Oh, there's no reason for us to stay at this point. So yes, that door's closed and it's the only door up here. So like I say, there's no real reason for us to be at this section just yet. Right, so I'm going to go back through here. Hopefully I won't get into too many more fights. At least... Oh, right, okay. Just stand right at the door. Kinda want to see if there's anything... Oh, it's got... Nope, bye. Is there anything in there, in this little room? Nope. And this door, I believe it's sealed shut. Yes, shut fast, no amount of force can budge it. So the only way to go is up here. Right, there is, if you can see, this mirror here and a little brown square, which means it can move you somewhere. Oh, now what is it? Humans, humans, and more humans. I haven't had a moment's rest, peace. Nope, that wasn't what he said. Have you come to see the Temple of the Sun? A shrine? Perhaps you mean the old ruins on the island. In that case, you'll have to talk to the Great Looking Glass himself. The Great Looking Glass is at the top of these ruins. To reach him, you'll have to go through the Temple of the Moon. I can warp you there if you wish. Not right now. Right, I just want to see, like... Again, if there... So, I feel like there is a red chest in here somewhere. Like, in my brain of brains in the deep recesses. I feel like there's one somewhere. And I mean, going through to the Temple of the Moon, that is the only place, you know, that we can go on from here. So I might... Aha! I believe that guy's called a Rector? It's something along those lines. Right. There we go, red chest. I wasn't crazy, but we're gonna get into a fight with some rectors. Right. From what I recall, they are just like... they just use magic. Like, that's all I've got in my brain about them. Just gonna heal Buffy, because I know she has about 200 HP. There we go. Also, don't know why the game has suddenly decided to, like, tank all of a sudden. Just, like, in this fight alone. Just, can it not handle 6 monsters on the screen all of a sudden? Or has it just decided it wants to die? Right, thank you. I love how they said, like, how I said that they use magic, and yet all 3 of them just attacked normally. Like, they fully just all attacked Kinga, and that was it. So let's use this other strong medicine on Kinga, and just have them all attack that middle one. Because I promise you they use magic, I'm not lying to you. Okay, or maybe I am. I just didn't, and I just don't remember. God, at this rate I am lying to you. Literally at this rate, they're not even going to get to show off what they can do. Alright then. That showed them. Right. But I do think I'm going to end this episode here. Like I said, this temple, it is going to be like a multiple episode Seed of Wisdom, nice. And so I'm just gonna, you know, as I walk, I'm just gonna head over... God, that made me jump. I was gonna say I'm gonna head over to the mirror, that's the one. Yeah, and who knows, maybe these Reptors can use magic. And yeah, the next episode we're gonna just kick things off. My sounds are dying, sorry, so that you may see a little pop-up in the corner in a sec. Yeah, we're gonna head into the Temple of the Moon at the start of the next episode and just kick things off there, so, you know what, we're gonna finish this fight just so we can have closure on this episode. Oh, and also, like, any scouting that I want to do on this island, like, I'll do it after we've done, like, on this island, if that makes sense. Like, once we're done with story progression, like, I'll come back and, like, do the sweep like I have been doing. But like I say, I'll do most of that, if not all of it, off screen, just so that like you're not forced to watch it and it doesn't just like unnecessarily like pad out the series, because I don't want to do that. So yes, thank you to anyone who's watched. Leave a comment if you really are that way inclined. You can if you want, you don't have to, there's no pressure. And you know what? If I'm lucky, I will see you in the next one. See you then.